You interrupted your acting studies to take a gap year teaching in a Tibetan monastery in Darjeeling, India. How did that experience shape your worldview?
It's full. That was like a magic trick. I really am very jet-lagged. Wow. I mean, I don't think we've got all night, have we, really? That's a big question, a big answer as well. It was the most extraordinary experience. I was 19, and it was sort of a continuation, I think. It's all acting experience. It's all, I mean, anything that life teaches you that really touches you deeply and profoundly can be drawn upon and used somehow in your work, I feel. And the amount of connectedness and alertness and awareness and being present in a moment that whole culture of Tibetan Buddhism that I was teaching in and observing every day, and by the end practicing on retreat for a 2-month retreat, has served me every single day of my life, whether I'm working or not. So that's huge, massive, without me going into the basic tenets of Tibetan Buddhism, because that would take a long time. It's such a profound gear shift as well to obviously our Western sensibilities to live that sort of stoically, really. I mean, there's something very basic and grounded and focused and in kind of great integrity in everything that they do. So amazing to be amongst that kind of grace as well, and taught me a hell of a lot, and I owe them a lot. I owe them more than I gave them, because it was a very unfair exchange. I mean, we had fun. I made them laugh. They thought it was great fun to have this sort of odd, eccentric English schoolboy in their midst. But I think, I definitely learned a lot more than they did. Karma-wise, I need to probably go back and teach for an entire lifetime to make up for the 6 months of learning I had from them. But it was a truly profound experience, and an experience, highs and lows as well. I mean, I'm an only child, but I've always been very gregarious. This was a very lonely experience at times, though, very lonely. The language and cultural gap was very, very large at times. Some of them spoke quite good English. And physically, geographically, there were other students my age who were on similar placements in and around Darjeeling, which is where it was in West Bengal. But they were about an hour's jeep ride at the sort of nearest away from me. So you just had to get on with your week, planning your lessons, building bits of classrooms, whether it was, chairs or blackboards, and class structure and how the hell to teach when you don't speak the mother tongue very well, if at all. Was tough, was really tough, but you kind of fall back on hopefully some of what you might have learned at school. You realise how pampered you are very quickly at school. This thing of character building at boarding schools, I mean, everything's handed to you on a plate. You've got a routine, you put your clothes in a bag and then it comes back folded and laundered. I mean, it's absurd, there's nothing of washing powder at public schools. You don't get your hands dirty. So it was great, and I thrived on that. I actually really enjoyed that aspect of it. Yeah, I could go on all night about Tibet. It was amazing.
Armed with this spiritual and theatrical